Coaches Connection, connecting you and the greater DMV to local sports programs, as well as the coaches that inspire our local youth.
Welcome to another edition of Coach Connection. I'm Raynard Duggar, your host, and today I'm sitting with Mr. Duggar. Did I say that right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I mean, because this brother has been just dropping some knowledge already, and I just want to make sure I had his name right because I want you to meet an amazing young man that's making a difference not only in his life, but in the lives of his classmates, teammates, but also the community. He's one of those young persons that when you see with that backpack going to school, you know that he's going to not only be successful, he's going to be actually one of those success stories that you read about. So once again, brother, tell everybody your full name.
Okay, my name is Raynard Duggar, Jr. I attend Bard High School Early College, class of 2023, and yeah, that's it.
I told you he's real smooth, right? But he's smart as I don't know what. Tell us real quick, drop that information about those grades, brother.
I'm a A-B student, most likely A. I maintain a grade point average of an A.
So the footage that you're going to see about him, that's him on the field. But he's like that every day of his life. So I want to go into detail about what do you do off the field? What's that typical life like for you?
I am a photographer. I have my own photography business, like outside of school, outside of football. I got into photography when I was like 7 years old. That's when I first grabbed my first camera, and ever since then I just been sticking to it.
So if somebody wants you to shoot a event or bring your cameras, how do they reach you?
They reach me through Instagram. My photography page is certified_flicks with a Z.
So now we're going to go into the sports because, see, I wanted the world to know that a lot of our young persons who are already athletic inclined, and you saw the clip, and who's already doing amazing things, their future is going to be so bright, especially with your help. So when you go to school, when you get on that field, give us a little bit about, who's your coach? Tell us a little bit about you on the field.
On the field, see, my coach, Coach Malcolm Battle, he thrives me and pushes me in the school building so that I get all my classes, all my work done. And then I just take it out on the field, do what I got to do on the field.
Got it. And when you're on that field, you are who you playing for? Is it just for your school, or what's your inspiration?
I actually play to provide for my mother, for my family, like just make them happy. I want to become a college athlete, a NFL star. I just play. I like football. I gained the love for football when I was 5 years old. I played with Ridge Road Titans youth.
Okay.
That's when I just fell in love with the.
So you started young, and we want you to realize that a lot of our young persons have been playing for years. And how has playing helped you be the young man that you are?
It dedicated me. It made me gain more dedication, humbleness, motivation. It just kept me thriving for the best.
So those people out there, and a lot of times we don't know what it feels like to put that helmet on and to play with a team. How is this helping you to be a better man?
It's making you become a better man as you grow in the sport, because once you put that helmet on and shoulder pads, you know it's time to go.
It's time to play.
Yeah.
It is time to play. And so you've already talked about your business. You've already talked about going to school. But there are other team members who don't have the same opportunities than you.
Right.
Can you give us an idea of some of the struggles that young athletes go through today?
Yeah. One main struggle that I think some of the people go through today is people in their corner. Like, they need somebody to guide them into doing what the best thing is, instead of people running the streets and stuff. That stuff is not cool. You need somebody in your corner, right behind you, in your ear, telling you what's the right thing to do.
So if you had an opportunity to tell the world, and you do now, those parents, those alumni members, those neighborhood members, what can they do? What would you like to see them do to help the program that you're part of at your school?
I would like to see everybody just stay focused on one thing or multiple things in your life that's on your mind. Stay focused and just persevere everything you do.
Got it. So when you're playing, what does it mean when you're coming off the field and you're going back to the bench and you see your family or you see your friends up in the stand? What is that? How does that make you feel?
That makes my heart feel warm. I feel special.
Yeah.
Like, when I see my family cheering me on, my friends cheering me on.
And so we want you to know that the games are an opportunity for you to see and root our young persons to their next level. And we want you to be a part of that. And so before we wrap this up, for those of us who just given the opportunity to meet you, tell us a little bit about the neighborhood that you come out of. Because you don't just like walk down the street and your school's right there.
Right.
You literally have decided to go to this school on purpose, right? Yeah. So tell us about your neighborhood and why did you decide to play with Coach Michael?
I came from the neighborhood Paradise. It's in Northeast. I decided to come to that school because it was a great opportunity for me to go to college faster, college easier, make things way better for me, and help my family, my community out.
Okay, so your neighborhood is you literally you catch the bus or you got one of those chauffeurs. You got a ride.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, you one of those brothers that got a ride.
Yeah.
You're real blessed. My son does the same thing. He rides to school, right? But everyone doesn't have that opportunity, right?
Nah.
And so you're blessed with that.
Yeah.
And so my last question, and I want everyone listening to really get this. Our young persons, when we come to our schools, there's some things that we need, right?
Right.
And I want you to speak about some of your members on that team, because everybody doesn't get a ride to school, right? Some of them are making other decisions to get there. Can you tell us what are some of those needs that the other team members might need that someone watching today could really, say, oh, I got it. I'm glad you said it.
Like I said, somebody in their ear telling them what to do. They might need, like, just on a regular basis, just help somebody out, ask somebody, like, what do they need, text somebody, ask them what they need. That's it.
Okay, all right. He made it clear. So, brother, I am really honored to be here interviewing you, man. It means a lot to me. Not just because, you are amazing, right? But you are an example that our young persons have right now to be your best self, and you're doing it, but you also have a future that I'm going to be a part of. And everyone watching this show, you have an opportunity to be a part of this young man's future. So tell us the name of the school and drop that business again, all right?
All right, yeah. I go to Bard High School Early College, and my photography business, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Black-owned, self-owned, me. Follow me on Instagram at certified_flicks with a Z.
Keep up the great work, big brother. All right. Welcome and thank you. And I want you to know that all that you can do to help our schools and our students, I really thank you. You've just watched another edition of Coach Connection, and this was it about connecting you to the opportunity to help someone who is striving to be their best self now. Thank you so much.
Coach's Connection, connecting you and the greater DMV to local sports programs, as well as the coaches that inspire our local youth. This show has been brought to you by the Scholar Athlete Sports Network, SASN.TV.